if Lucas was mentally suppressed, depressed, hurt, bewildered, you know, he was just in shock. He probably wouldn't have said too much. He would have been like me for 2 decades, either drowning in alcohol, sadness, trying to make ends meet, trying to talk somebody, make some sense out of everything, you know. But when he recovered, and we just realized, I'm much stronger than this. He would have ridiculed Stanley. I would have loved. Not that I want to time travel and do that shit over yet. It would have given me so much fucking pleasure. And it's two goofy little kids, because they were goofballs, total goofballs. I mean, fucking, it was a thing. Anyway, I remember him going down to First Street, and I think there was this guy Eddie. Eddie, I met the in a program in 2001 for drug rehabilitation. And he told me, it was how it was. And then he invited me down to, down to downtown Elizabeth, and he was telling me stories. He was in high school, he used to play ball, this and that. He had the classical jump shot, and I started thinking stuff. I don't know if I think I tried to ask him. I was really hurt in 2001. I couldn't put it together, but I knew like a part of me leaped, and I was just, it was. I don't know if it was the same court. It was like a back of a building, but I knew Lucas in the '80s. After that, he went like he had hung out with people. He was trying to talk to people. There was certain stories. I know there was a female, and part of my life I thought that he had a child with her. I thought that. I don't know if it's true or not, but then I mean I don't know how he sold the lottery numbers, this and the other thing, but there's people like Robinson Rojas out there. Suppose that he used my soul and he won like $4 or $5 million a couple blocks away from here, I believe. I know they didn't start making jokes at me like, well, oh, you could have had money, but I remember going there and I had the lottery numbers and I just happened to have no money, or somebody else says, oh, I got $1, just give me that and we'll share it or some shit. Verbal agreement, but whatever. I wouldn't want your creepy, little money and shit. Any couple £100 of, a loss and, your grapes and Uber rides. I know it's hateful to me, I just, whatever, man. I stayed, 2016, 17 working at Amtech. And, it just, I couldn't believe how, like, not just commoners you people are, but how low life and, like, fucking greedy people are. Like, fucking JK, like, to fucking Penny and Dolly would just fucking, I don't know what you would do. And fucking, then I read like, an article online. This guy wins the lottery, helps his friend, educate him. Monica Gomes, presumably, helps them go to law school. What a wonderful person. Yeah, Robbie over there is a wonderful person. People, people are fake as fuck. Like you're a Hollywood land and shit. Keep making shit up, and you're so great, humble people. You help everybody out, but you wanna kill somebody like for a couple dollars. And then you want to sell the fucking chick off because you're not getting anything. Like you're slaves, sexual slaves. Some of you people are. But everything looks good on paper. Communism looks good on paper too, bro. Marxism, when you read about it says, wow, this is brilliant, but it's kind of impractical, isn't it? That's your little Facebook memes, your little fucking IG culture, how you write, little Danny died on a bicycle. He gave his heart, he gave his life to his girlfriend, and just go to his funeral and shit. And your age just perpetuate that shit, like because it was written and it's just like, oh, we just give it a thumb up and a smiley emoticon, a heart. Let's give it a heart and some love. Like little fucking idiots. I couldn't believe how pathetic you people are, man. Seriously, it's like I mean, it's beyond disturbing. Actually, it's kind of funny to laugh at you. Just silly little people, man. And hookers are like probably would have chased him down his apartment, and started looking at him, and talk shit on the internet. But in person, you wouldn't say that much shit, would you? Fucking 2-3 years, and it's quiet, very quiet. We needed this peace. He needed it too. That's why I kind of miss that he's not around alive right now. It's not he would have made fun of ridiculing you. He just went on about lies. But you just didn't like that, did you? You all had your different fucking reasons. Well, you got insulted, you got butthurt. You couldn't take the truth about yourselves. Even though it's absolutely probably more to that, which we kind of wouldn't give a fuck. You really just kept chasing us and shit, so we had to tell you to go fuck yourselves. And then you got hurt, you got angry, you got sad, right? Like your idiots perpetuate out there. And Roby over there. I mean, you guys are just a fucking clown. I went to high school here in Robinson Rojas. And multiple times telling him to go fuck himself. I played him out different. He just got sad. And he started giggling like a little bitch. You go through these years and it's like, you can't forget how ridiculous, pathetic people are. And they perpetuate this, moral high ground onto you. And they make you someone feel like, you just beyond a loser. Like, you should do this, why did this and that. And then you catch them and they walk away. And it's like, I couldn't believe it. It's a fucking shocker how fucking, I don't want to use the word retarded, but ridiculous, stupid, insane, greedy, and nasty people are. That's why it took me a long time to catch on to all of you, every last single one of you. Right now I see the world differently. Actually, I see the world just fine. I see you how you really are, all of you. I give people respect out there. I'm not an idiot that just, goes to grade, gets angry at people. But, it's like, even Keel or whatever, right? And people just still, it's just like, they want a couple dollars, they want their own life, this and that. They're fake. There's stuff they go through, they can't talk about it. They only talk about it to you, but it's like they don't fully admit it to anybody else because it's a little popular game idiots play out there. I mean, if you're never going to be fully true and transparent, why should I, believe you for minuscule big things in life? Why should I trust you for anything? I mean, I'm still labeled schizophrenic in the state of New Jersey in the United States of America based on this mental contact and shit. I don't even give a fuck anymore. That doesn't hold. I mean, you can't put meds on me. I don't have paranoia. I don't have illusions, delusions. I'm actually, every time I'm in a psychiatric, I'm very sane. I take care of myself. I wake up, early in the morning. I shower. I work out. I write. I go to groups. You're the morons that even don't like groups and shit. You just sit there and want to play music and shit and rap to yourselves. And you corny at it. You suck, bro. If you were good, I understand, but you corny and lame. When will you ever let Biggie live? Why is his rhyme come out of you fucking gay lips? It's not like, the superiority or inferiority complex. I just don't fuck with that stupid shit. We never did. That's why, I keep people away. Because like Tupac said, and maybe I'm not gonna power to where anybody can be touched. It doesn't matter how much money you have, fame, this and the other thing. How much you live in a penthouse, you'll come out, who knows what idiot's gonna do to you. That's why I'm very careful. But it's not about I'm scared, I fear for my fucking life. I just don't want idiots and morons around me. Idiots that believe, they die gonna flow with angels and like, clouds. And that's spirituality. That has something to do with morals and ethics. That, really? And some of the counselors over there, in Trinitas, well, mother was like, you don't rape and kill people, I guess. I don't know. Well, thug here, some retard shit. Whatever's in your fucking mind, you perpetuate that in your little group community. Oh, by the way, my bad. It's classes. Like fucking go to school or some shit, dude. Like, you get a certificate? I was waiting for mine. It's like paper. I didn't get shit in the mail. Graduated 3 fucking times. I graduated 3 times. Crying as hell.